if you think that you're doing all the right things, eating healthy, exercising, and still cannot lose weight, there could be some hidden things that you did not know about weight loss and weight gain that are absolutely going to shock you. I definitely did not know these until just recently, until I embarked on my own weight loss journey. And I just really wanted to share this with you. If this information can help one person, I'll be super happy. So if this is something that you're curious to learn about, the weight loss or weight gain shockers, let's get right into it. So first of all, I wanted to say a little disclaimer. I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a scientist. This information comes from nutritionists, from people that are professionals, doctors, naturopaths, and people that, you know, have done some extensive research and have also practiced, right? So this is not just the information that I just picked up somewhere on Google. This is the actual information that is helping me lose weight. I'm here just to put it all together so that you don't have to research it on your own and just share it in one simple video. So weight loss shocker number one: fat actually stores subdued emotions. Fat actually has the capacity to store the emotions that we do not want to process, that we just subdue. So as a human being, you're born and, you know, we all have different body composition, different, obviously, you know, genetics, and we have a unique kind of like weight goal that we are supposed to be, right? So we are supposed to be a certain weight, and fat is actually good for our body, right? Like fat protects our organs, fat gives us the energy, right? Because we burn fat for energy. We need fat to survive, but at some point when we subdue our emotions, so let's say you have an emotion of fear, you have an emotion of anger, you have like any of the negative emotions that, you know, come to you starting from your childhood, we actually suppress them. But emotions or energy, they don't really go anywhere. So I just did not know this, that fat can actually take these emotions and store them for you. So at some point, once you've reached your kind of like goal weight, the emotions keep coming and we keep suppressing them. We do not want to deal with them, so we subdue them and we put them back into the fat. But the fat is already there, like it needs to expand then, right, to store more emotions. So the more emotions you suppress and subdue, the more fat you're going to have, and the more reluctant your body is going to be to release that fat, because you're not dealing with these emotions that you are suppressing. So what we can be doing in this respect is actually deal with everything that you're going through, your anger, your fear. You have to literally pick it up like from your, you know, inside, well, not literally, but, you know, emotionally, and deal with it. Whether it means going to a therapist, whether it means meditating, whether it means just acknowledging what you're going through, acknowledging what you're feeling, even if those emotions are shame, anger, fear, something that you do not want to admit to yourself that you're feeling in this given situation or the situation that came prior. You just have to make peace with that, right? Like once you make peace with everything that you're feeling, and every single time an emotion comes, you just have to acknowledge it. Okay, why am I worrying? Well, I'm fearing for this, right? Why am I so angry? Well, because of this. Why am I ashamed? Like, why do I feel shame? Because of this. So once you start processing these emotions, your body will start gradually releasing the fat. Weight loss shocker number two: fat stores stress. So you might be gaining weight because you're stressed out. Well, this is probably something that you've heard before, that if you're stressed out, right, it causes hormonal imbalances and we start, you know, gaining weight because we're too stressed out. But stress literally wreaks havoc on our body. It doesn't just cause weight gain, it causes so much more, some serious illnesses and some serious malfunctions in our body. But one of those is actually not being able to lose weight, especially for women. Like, we tend to gain that stress weight around our belly, and this is exactly what I have experienced. You know, if you do have a really stressful lifestyle and you cannot lose weight, that could be something that you have to deal with. Like, some of the ways to decrease stress: meditation, dealing with the outside factors that, you know, are causing stress, maybe getting rid of some of those stressors, even though sometimes the stressors are children and we cannot really get rid of them. Sometimes obviously we cannot deal with the outside situations, like we cannot control what's coming to us on a daily basis, but we can control our mindset and we can control how we are dealing with these things that are coming our way, right? So mindset is something that we can control, and a lot of our thoughts and the stories that we tell ourselves that cause the stress, that cause a lot of other things, including the weight gain. So dealing with your stress, eliminating stress in your life as much as possible is going to help you lose weight. Weight loss shocker number 3, fat stores toxins. Did you know that? Like, I literally did not know that. So basically, all the toxins that you consume, whether it's with food, whether it's with, beauty products, hair care products, skin care products, anything that you're putting on your body and into your body, and also cleaning supplies, whatever that you are using in your house when you're cleaning, maybe some fragrances, like, I don't know, like those, candles that you're burning, or something that you're like using, in your laundry detergent. All those things that do have toxic chemicals get into our body. So basically, our fat acts like a cushion. Our fat absorbs these toxins, these poisons that come into our body, and it literally protects our organs. So it protects our heart, it protects our brain, so that all these toxins do not damage our internal organs. So if you are consuming a lot of toxic chemicals, your fat is not going to go anywhere. In fact, it's going to keep expanding like a cushion, because if it keeps absorbing all this junk that you put into your body, or like onto your body, the fat will just keep expanding because it needs to protect you. It needs to protect your organs. So what can we do here? Eliminate the toxins. Even though I know it's so difficult right now, it's so difficult these days to track every single chemical. Sometimes like the food labels do not give you the entire truth, right? Sometimes, these companies, they have found a way to trick us and to put the things that are hidden, right? But if you try to do your best, obviously you can't be perfect at this, and I'm not perfect at this, but being more cautious and being more mindful as to what you're putting onto your body and into your body. So it starts with food. Watch what you're eating, right? Maybe it's getting into buying better quality food, maybe buying organic, certified organic, even though I know it's sometimes also tricky with that. Maybe finding local, farmers markets that you trust, that these people are not using the pesticides and all the junk on their crops. Maybe it is, look into your beauty routine. What are you using currently? Look at the labels. There's so many lists of toxic chemicals out there that you can find, what you should not be doing, what you should not be using in your beauty routine, that cause so many things, starting from cancer and finishing with infertility and all the other things. And also like cleaning supplies. Definitely there's so many cleaner, better alternatives out there that you can buy, but you also can make a lot of your cleaning supplies, like even using water and vinegar, baking soda. There's so many combinations that something that you can make yourself to eliminate all these toxins. So once you start cleaning up your beauty routine, once you start cleaning up what you're eating, you will start seeing that your body is naturally going to start releasing the fat that you could not lose from before. Now when it comes to eating, everybody says you just need to eat healthy, but what does it really mean to eat healthy? So weight loss shocker number 4, starving yourself is not going to help you lose weight. Bottom line, it just doesn't. So what happens when you're starving yourself? Yes, you might lose a few pounds in the first few days, but what will happen next? Our body, our brain is so smart. Our brain is designed to help us survive, and that's exactly what it's going to do. So when the brain notices that the resources are scarce, that you're not feeding the body properly, you're not getting enough nutrition in your system, your body is going to naturally slow down the metabolism, which means When you're slowing down the metabolism, the fat is not burdened for energy, so we're conserving the resources. So you're going to notice that you have lesser energy on a daily basis. Your focus might not be the same. You will want to eat more because that's what your body is telling you. Okay, you're not feeding us, so your cravings are going to go up. You're not going to want to move your body because your energy is going down. Avoid just starving yourself, right? You cannot do that to your body because, again, even if you lose a few pounds, you're going to gain that weight back and some. Weight loss shocker number 5, you're not eating enough protein for weight loss. And this is something that I also did not know. Obviously, I'm not telling you to eliminate carbs. This is not what I'm telling you to do. But a lot of the times, people are just severely protein deprived. So you are not eating enough protein. You think you could be eating healthy, but all you're consuming is mostly carbs, which are healthy carbs, but not enough protein, not enough good fats. So I would definitely try to introduce more protein. In fact, with the company that I'm with, one of the doctors, nutritionists, has developed an amazing body nourishment plan. And honestly, I've never eaten so much in my life. And I'm like, am I like really supposed to eat that much food? And I'm losing weight because how the plan is developed, and I'm not really strict to using it. I just kind of take it as a guide more, and I can see, which foods I should double down on, which foods I should, try and cut down on. But it has really helped me learn more about the food groups, about the food, and how much I should be eating to nourish my body so that my body can actually get into that, hormonal reset and actually start burning fat. So one of those things is eating more protein. Eating more protein, especially for breakfast, right? If you like eggs, eat eggs or yogurt or something to introduce that, that protein into your diet, because if that's your first meal of the day, you want to give the body something that's going to keep you fuller longer, and it's going to help you burn that fat. So eat more protein. Weight loss shocker number 6. You might have leptin resistance. Basically, what is leptin resistance? So our fat produces hormone, right? There's a huge amount of hormones in our body that do all the different things for us. So leptin is produced by your fat cells, and it's used by your body to communicate with the brain, right? So fat, that's how the brain understands, by reading the data from the leptin, whether we have enough fat stored for our survival, or we need to get more, or we need to conserve resources. So it literally tells the body, okay, we have enough, we can burn that for energy, or we do not have enough, we need to store more. Right? So what happens when you're starting to gain weight, or that balance kind of goes out of whack? That signal between the brain and leptin gets broken, and that's called leptin resistance. Like, your brain does not read the data correctly, it cannot understand what is going on. And when the brain cannot understand what's going on, what it's going to do, it's going to slow down the metabolism and conserve resources. Even though you might be overweight, even though you might be even obese, your brain is going to keep telling you, eat more, we need to store. You're going, like I said, you're going to experience lack of energy because your body does not let you burn that fat for energy. You're conserving stuff, right? You're conserving all of that fat. So unless you restore the broken signal, there's really not much you can do. You can be exercising like crazy, you can be starving yourself like crazy. It's only going to make things worse, right? So no matter what you do, if your hormones are out of whack, which causes leptin resistance, it's just out of your control. Yes, there are some things that you can Google and try to bring those leptin levels down naturally, but what I found is literally I've been using this all natural supplement that has helped me restore that broken signal and get my leptin levels under control and balance everything out, and I've been releasing fat like crazy. So it's not going to get you super skinny, it's going to level everything off, and you're going to get into that perfect body, like muscle weight balance. So if you'd like to learn more about this supplement, just text product to the number on the screen, and I'll be super happy to share the information with you. But it has been a game changer for myself, for a lot of my customers, for a lot of the people that I know, the people that I work with. Weight loss shocker number 7. Scale is not your friend. So when it comes to weight loss, a lot of the times we judge our weight loss by stepping on the scale, right? And we are shocked to see, oh my gosh, I gained a few pounds. Oh my gosh, I did not lose much weight. But what you should be really tracking is your body composition, right? Your body composition, how you're feeling, how your clothes are fitting, and your measurements. So when you're embarking on any weight loss journey, go by your before photos and take the after photos, kind of track your progress and take your measurements. Those are the most accurate things. There's also apps that you can download, like that come with the scale, that can do like the whole body composition scan and tell you how much fat you have. But those would also have a little bit of, miscalculations here and there. What happens especially if you're working out, especially if you're doing all the right things, your muscle mass is going to increase, right? If your muscle mass increases, muscle actually weighs more than fat. If you're building muscle and burning fat, you're actually going to see that you're increasing in weight, you're gaining weight, but your body composition is going to be changing. A 200-pound person that's overweight and 200-pound person that's like really muscular are going to look completely different, even though they weigh the exact same, right? So ditch the scale in some ways. You can definitely step on it just to track it, but go by your measurements and go by your before and after photos. So hopefully this information is somewhat useful for you. If you do have any questions, particular questions to me, please feel free to email me. I do have an email that's linked in the description box below. And if you would like to learn more about the supplement that I'm taking, that it has been honestly like the game changer for me. It helps you balance your leptin levels. It helps you increase adiponectin levels, which also is going to help you build lean muscle mass. And that's another thing about weight loss. You do not want to lose muscle. You want to gain muscle, because muscle is something that supports us, right? Like especially if we're getting older, we do not want to lose that muscle mass. So that supplement has literally changed the game for me. I'm going to link some videos in the description box as well, where you can watch a little bit more about this supplement and also my journey on this weight loss supplement and how much it has helped me. If you're curious to check it out, please do. It's all going to be in the description box. And if you're curious about what I do and working with me, text business to the number on the screen. I'll be super happy to share. I'm always looking for motivated, amazing people to work with. And if you would like to stay connected on social media, follow me on Instagram. There is my Instagram handle on the screen below, so you can check out a lot of this stuff on my social media, which I do post a lot, so I'll get ready. And if you've made it so far into this video and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, because this is going to support me and help me make more content just like this for you. So I do post a lot about weight loss, network marketing, social selling, tips, beauty, and fashion. Well, okay, well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.